Welcome back, everybody. I'm sorry to report, and it's been happening for a little while, that the YouTube algorithm is killing this one dead. I think the party is over. What that means is we're going to have a party in this episode with my beer, and then, and I'm sorry because I know some people are going to be disappointed, we're going to just bring it to a close for a while and I'll play something else. It's not always been great, the viewing figures on this, and as much as I have been enjoying it, sort of reached a point where I feel like I've been quite successful in my way, really. So we are going to have a bit of a beer party. Going to plant some potatoes, and then we're going to have a bit of a beer party. So, here is my brewery. We are currently waiting for barley. The barley is coming in over here. The sheep, they're celebrating. I love watching them do this. And as you're aware, I also love watching them do this in hyperspeed. So let's take the opportunity. It's just so funny. I love it. There's a party over here, so grab yourself a beer. Or there will be. Lost my distillery. There will be when we've got another 374 barley in. 50 on the way. Must be quite a lot of barley in a field then. Does it say how many units? Oh yeah, 2,500. Oh my god, there's going to be a lot of beer. That's a lot of beer. Incoming. What's over here? Oh, wheat. That was barley as well, so... Hey, that's good. Finally. Finally. And these people over here, they're going to be very, very drunk because they live close to it. I wonder what it does after it's gathered the barley. Oh, it's all coming in. It's all coming in. I wonder how long you have to wait. Because presumably it has to do some sort of fermenting. It's done it. It's done it, yeah? Still says gathering raw materials. Oh, there it is. Drying hops and malting barley. And the next lot is already coming in. This is so cool. My pub, incidentally, is over here. And at the moment they're just selling spirits. But they are making a bit of cash. This barley field is done. So, can we grow potatoes in that? Yeah. Oh no, somebody's died of illness. I suppose there's no barber's surgery over here, is there? There's one there, though. Oh, he died of having no beer. The fields are coming up. What should we put in this one? Wheat. Can we put wheat in it? No, we can't put wheat in it. The little thing is too small. Potatoes? More potatoes. Actually, could you... I don't know. Can you make some kind of, like, rogue alcohol out of potatoes? It would be vodka. Vodka made of potatoes? Have I just made that up? I don't drink, so what do I know? Right, let's have a look. Barber's surgery income 0. Barber's surgery income 40. Barber's surgery income 0. There's one over here as well, isn't there? Barber's surgery income 0. So going to pretend I've solved that problem now. Can we grow barley in that? No, we can't. Can we grow... What takes just green? Nothing. Nothing just takes green, does it? Make that one fallow then. Oh my god. Whoa! A child's been born. Somebody's moved in with their relatives, vacating the home. We've got... Oh goodness. Wow. It's all going on. It's all going on. Oh, there we go. Fermenting. But it doesn't tell me... when by. Oh, mashing. They're doing some mashing underneath. They're getting mashed. Nice. Oh, that's gone to fermenting. Oh, mashing. This could be the most successful bloody thing I've ever done. In the final episode, it turns out I've cracked it, and I'm just producing tons of beer. Meanwhile, Paimon has broken his hand. Well, what are you going to do about it, Paimon? He's going to take rest. Have you been to the doctor? No. Is he going to go to the doctor at any point, I wonder? I just want to forget about that. I just want to forget about the whole doctor thing. And just think about beer instead. Here we go, here it comes. So much fermenting going on. The beer has a Beerus Apirus. Yay! 500 beer. Already leaving. I wonder who's coming to get it. You, this person here. Did you just pick up some beer? Supplying resources to where? Oh, he is a brewer. He works in the brewery. So where are you taking it? Home? You better not be taking the stock home. Where's he supplying resources to? Oh no, he's walked off with the barley. Oh! I'm so sorry. I'm accusing you of stealing the stock. Have you got beer, Mr. Cartman? Have you got? I can't click on you. Just slow down for a moment. Are you dragging beer through the graveyard? Oh yes. He finds solace in the fact that no matter what happens, the sun will rise again tomorrow, unless you drink my beer. Then it could all go dark for quite a while. Right, the beer is on the market. It's already leaving the market. Oh no, the Harilka is leaving the market. The beer, less popular. Nobody wants my beer. Nobody's buying my beer. Right, great. I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to get mad. Wonder where else it's ended up. In the tavern, maybe? Have you got beer? Beer. Reserved 15, 9, 6. Is that because people are now coming into the tavern to buy it? It's a bit strange. I don't think they sit in the tavern to drink the beer. I think they take it home from the tavern. I think it's just like another shop. So people are buying it from the tavern, but they're not buying it from the market. I can deal with that. Who's got beer? Beer? No, that's water. Oh god. Beer? No. Beer? No. Beer? No. Beer? No. Beer? No. Has anybody got any bloody beer? Beer? No. Right, well I don't know what's happened to that then. The beer is somewhere. I haven't been able to follow the general direction of the beer, I'm afraid, but there's so much of it now. Oh my god. There's so much of it. Do you want any beer? Can I sell you some beer? No. They're not demanding beer. Oh well. I'll have your wheat. Incidentally. Well, oh god, hang on a minute. No, I won't. I've hardly got any money left. Oh well, no, I've just managed to click on it anyway. It's fine. I mean, I've got lime. Do you want some lime? There we go. Never cracked the fish thing. Never bothered to make sunflower oil. Stopped making flour because it kept taking my wheat. Oh, we can have a load of flax. Yeah, there we go. Decided to start producing horseshoes but never really exported them, so yeah. Salt? Because have I got loads of salt? Oh no, I haven't. We're running out of salt. Uh-oh. What's going on with my salt? Where's my salt thing? I can't even say it. That's the salt thing, isn't it? Oh, they are producing. Okay. They are producing. Maybe I should put another worker on, maybe? Am I just sending too much over here? Probably. Sure, it'll be fine. Okay, Balaclaya. Do you want beer? Demands. Honey. No, but you can have... You can have... Oh, whoop! You can have honey, yep. And then... Solo. I do have some, but probably not enough. Oh, horse tack. No. Oh, stone. Oh, I've actually got loads because I've hardly used it. There we go. Okay. Okay. Phew, right. So beer is making its way into the general population and they are fermenting even more, and now we have loads. In fact, I've now got a backup of beer. All beer, all the time. I thought it would be mad popular. Shall I put in another tavern? Is that a good idea? If I can remember. Oh, it's one of the houses, isn't it? Randomly. Tavern is houses. We could put it over here. We could even do like a kind of outlet store for beer called Uneven Terrain. I like the idea of that. A bar called Uneven Terrain directly outside the distillery. We make a sort of beer zone. Yeah. Could even have two. On a bit of a wonk next to the field here, yeah? Sort of beerier. Oh, I can't though, because it's fine. Just the one. Goodness me, they're getting well into that. Look at all this delivering. That's such a shame. I really wanted a sort of horseshoe shape there, but there, it's just not quite right, is it? It's just not quite right. Doesn't quite work. Ooh, look at them go. May I say, for starters, if I had not put this on ultra speed, we'd have been here all night. And secondly, they put a lot more effort into building a bloody pub than they do anything else. Wow. That's quite a thing, isn't it? Anyway, look. Alcohol straight in. Somebody else has broken that. Are we going to have a huge increase in people breaking their hands? Because they've been on the beer. Still no income. Oh, 10 gold pieces. Okay, well, they seem to be doing all right. They've got enough money for garlic, so that's good. any of these, like, going down the pub? Oh, wow, somebody's buying a lot of spirits there. Crumbs. They do seem to like their spirits over the beer. Admittedly, there is a tiny market stall down here, isn't there, as well? Oh, wow, actually, the market stall has sold a ton of beer. That's where it was all going. Good. Well, I'm assuming, and I may be wrong about this, but I'm going to assume that they buy that in addition to food. It doesn't count as a food or something. I'm assuming. So I should make more money out of it as well, hopefully. I just realised, actually, mead. How do we make mead? I don't make mead already, do I? Is there a meadery? Or is it part of the brewery? Because that would be the missing piece, wouldn't it? I'm not seeing anything that looks like, you know, like when it says, do you want to produce, like, 2 different kinds of leather? Oh, that's definitely beer production. Is it this one that does both? Nope, that's Harilka. So how do I produce mead? What am I missing? Forestry farm, orchard, windmill, chicken coop. Cowshed, dairy, pigsty, sheep farm, slaughterhouse. Tannery, hay dryer, carpentry, carpet pile, charcoal pile, smithy. Ore mine, smeltery, clay pit, sand pit. Lime works, lime kiln, stone mining camp, tailor, weaver, shoemaker. Mill, saddlery, thatchery, oil workshop, salt works, hop yard. Brewery, distillery, brickworks, ashery, soapworks, glassworks. Pottery, boatyard, fishing dock. None of those feels like it does mead. So all that spare honey that I'm forever producing, that's annoying. Maybe it doesn't exist yet. Dunno. Anyway, I've just seen, look, the immortal words, not enough workers. That's not good. Get working. Because everybody loves the spirits. Phew. Right, well, all that attention to alcohol, mercifully, has not generated any death and destruction. It's beautiful, though, isn't it? I'm really quite proud of this. I can hear the EastEnders theme tune playing in the back of my mind. I just feel like done really well. I know we've had our ups and downs, mostly involving pigs, but I do feel like I've done all right. I've got money. I've got people. I could probably have a lot more people. And we're just doing okay. So let's just have a quick look at the map. I mean, I've built across quite a lot of the map there as well, haven't I? Over here. Yeah, this is like a clearing in a forest. On a hill. That would be my high wealth residential area in SimCity, I think. I'd have a path going up here. And lots of stone houses. As it happens, my high wealth residential area is actually over here. It has little gates going in and out of it. And little trees. And there's flowers everywhere, it's lovely. I'm very happy. Hello, Barvin Cover. This might be the last time we see your boats. What are you demanding out? You're still demanding cucumbers. We've never, ever, ever, at any point during this, managed to sell you one single cucumber, because I've usually only got like half a cucumber on the market. But you have sold me much iron, and indeed other things, over the time that we have been doing this. And now, I don't need you anymore. We are almost self-sufficient. I think the only thing that I haven't managed to do is the iron thing. Because I don't think there's anywhere for me to be able to get it. Is there? Or, I don't know. Yeah. Is that I don't have an iron ore mine because there are no ore deposits on this map. Or if there are, I don't know where they are. nothing here is saying that there is one. Some maps just don't have stuff. You just have to import certain things on certain maps. Sometimes you just run out of things like stone. Yeah, I don't think. I'm assuming it would be showing me a bit like it shows you sand or clay. There we go. When you do that, it shows you where it is. So that's okay. I can live with that. And one thing I never actually did do involving stone was to pave all of this because I got really irritated with it and couldn't work out how to do it properly. And now I can't remember where pavement is. Is it in trade and transport? Yeah. And I just got really angry about it because I wanted pavement, but then it just sort of wouldn't let me. I did all in individual bits and stuff, and yeah, still don't really know how to do that. We do have some pretty flowers. But yeah, this is the original market here, and there has been an update in the last few days where you can like move your town hall. Well, there's the button. There we go. Relocate to another building. Relocate your town hall to another building. That's intriguing. Click on a new town hall building to relocate. So presumably, you can, if you think, oh no, I've put my town hall in the wrong place, you can mash it. There's a school full of kids. Probably don't have enough schools, do I? Probably need another school. There should probably be one over here. I'll pop one in. I don't have one over here, do I? It's all food. For the hell of it, let's put a school in. Maybe facing onto the market like that. There we go. Have a look at our stats. So I've now got just a few rich people. I'd like to think that the Bee Lord is still doing pretty well. They're quite wealthy. I mean, I do reckon I could probably get more money out of people, but as we know, the way I managed to fix going to the barber's surgery and that sort of thing was by letting them have a little bit more money. Let's have a look at the old population history. Woo. I don't think I've really run out of anything in ages, have I? So wealth tax threshold. What if I'll just bring it down very slightly. There we go. I think it was more making the markets cheaper and that kind of thing, and the products cheaper and the going to the doctor cheaper that actually worked in the end. There, these are the people who I used to buy leather from and then sell shoes to. I will sell you some shoes, but I don't need your leather anymore. Also, these are the people who propped me up with the whole charcoal business. Which is genius. Genius, I tell you. And they like honey. These people that do a catchy have saved me in this town. Whenever I've needed money, they've been there. And we've sold them all the stuff. Do you want any beer? No. They just like spirits. Well, you know what? You can have that as well. Gonna be rich. They've also provided me with horses and pigs when it's all gone wrong, and iron. Really, Takachi, I cannot thank you enough. It's been great. There isn't even a school over here either, is there? Or is there? Did I put one in this? Ah, there. But not over here. I feel like to balance out the whole beer thing, I should probably put more schools in. Just put it sort of there, in the middle of everything. Oh, it's just wonderful, isn't it? I particularly love it when all of the gardens are full of stuff. You can see their crops growing. It's so awesome, isn't it? I just love it. Love it. And soon they will be educated as well. Notice this is an old planting area. There we go, give them something to do. Oh, what a food variety problem over here. Oh dear. What am I going to do about that? I suppose it is June, and thus we are not far off the fruit coming in. The fruit trees are 26 years old now. I said we aren't far off the fruit coming in. There it is, as if by magic. Look at them reserving those apples. Ooh. I wonder if you'd be able to make cider. I remember in Banished you used to be able to make all the spirits and stuff, and ale. It was ale. You could make ale out of fruit. Right, one of my schools has just finished. Which one was it down here? There we go. But yeah, soon they're going to have apricots and cherries. And the apples are really popular. Do you remember when my apples used to go off because nobody wanted them? Not anymore. I wonder whether I need to put some pigs into the food chain. Probably. Do a bit of slaughtering. Goodness. Those pigs, eh? It was either boom or bust with them. Either I had too many or they all died. Oh no! Ah, I thought it was a bit quiet. No chickens! So many sheep as well. Might slaughter some of the older ones. I've got so much wool now it doesn't matter anymore. Killing all the animals is perhaps the best end to things, but that's just the way that it's going. And then cows-wise, how are we doing on that? Got 2 cow sheds. The cows are that popular. There's my dairy. Using cheese. There's my tannery. Remember I used to have problems with that? Not anymore. 10-year-old cow meat. I'm sure that's going to go well. Where's the other one? It's behind the dairy. There we go. Oh, no manager. Do I need a manager? I don't know. Let's just employ them all. There's my farms. Oh, hang on. Don't want to do that. Anybody else hearing chickens? No, me neither. I have no chickens. There's no chickens at all. Oh dear. Right, we're chickenless. Have you got any chickens? No. Oh dear. Well, we've definitely got to get the chickens back, haven't we? We can't end the series with no chickens. Oh, I've got all the money I've got now. It's glorious. I love it. These beautiful green fields. Fields of buckwheat and potatoes. Have they stopped whinging now? Yes. Is that because you've got fruit? Probably. But yeah, you need chickens. Oh, I've just thought actually, I put chickens over here. Oh, I can split the chickens. Split the chickens. Right. Move resources by cart. Move resources by wagon. Make empty. Destroy resources. Resource supply. Hire options. No. Oh, it's up here. Chickens. Relocate. I've forgotten that I'd got chickens elsewhere. Relocate to chicken area. Are they do they do what they do in Banished and start walking across? Can't remember now. But we'll get some more chickens. And we will relocate those into the other one. You've made it. They've made it. So, oh, does somebody cart them over? Somebody carts them over. Oh no, have I ended up with none? Oh no, wait, what? Hang on, what have I done here? Oh God, what is happening? Oh. Screwed up. Right, hatchlings. Relocate. There. Good. Whoop. There's some sheep. Sheep being led somewhere. Slaughterhouse, probably. Yeah. Oh dear. Right. Chickens? Yes. Chickens? Also yes. Over here, chickens. And chickens. It's just a lot more noisy now. And over here, the dance of the buckwheat. brilliant. It's brilliant. Takachi's back. I'm afraid I don't need your stuff, Takachi. Do you need mine? You can have some charcoal. You can't have all my shoes, though. Goodness, we produce this honey, don't we? We really produce it. What a shame I haven't found a way to make mead. Anybody whinging? No. I don't count that as whinging. Storage being full is good. Oh. What could we put there? More potatoes. Just a million potatoes. Does that mean I can change these now as well? No. Never worked that out. Never set it up. Should have done. Didn't. Oh, another death. Everybody decided to die in the final episode. Thanks. It's coming in there. Right. Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. Look, I've got over 2,000 gold pieces now as well. I think that's the richest I've ever been. I have really enjoyed this. I went back to play Banished just to compare them in my head. And they're just different. Banished is a much more... there's a sort of casual game feel to it. This is much deeper mechanics. And one day it's going to be brilliant. It is only still in alpha. And the guy is doing his best. And there are updates coming out all the time. And it's fantastic. And it just looks great as well. Just really, really like the look of it. And I love wagons. And I love the markets. And the clipping on the wagon still really amuses me that every time this guy turns up he just runs roughshod through my market. But it's just getting better and better. Maybe we revisit at the next alpha or something. So much milling. I remember having so many problems. Not enough wool and no warm clothes and never did crack the fish thing really, but at least we are now drying fish. Anybody need a job? No. What do I think it needs? It needs a place for me to make mead, if there isn't one. Probably do with the whole boarding house thing. That's quite useful in Banished. I quite like the idea of temporary accommodation and that kind of addition, maybe. I like the idea of maybe improve, like mood. Like, so taverns count perhaps towards mood rather than being another food stall. I like the idea of more crops. I like the idea of further education, maybe a, higher education or apprenticeships or something. I like the idea of more entertainment. I like the idea of the maps having perhaps more stuff, or there being a little bit more strategy about how you get things, maybe? I don't know. Oh, no plot for burial. No! Well, one of the most useful recent updates allowed me, if I can find it, oh, it's under religion, to make a row of burial plots. It was very useful. This used to be in a forest. I just had some burial plots in a forest, and now there is no forest. It'd be nice if the people who visited perhaps wanted random things, or this was always different, so that it was simultaneously easier and harder to get stuff. It would be nice if you could block the river for a where is it? Lost it. Block the river for a smeltery and still have boats. Because I think if you block it, you can't have boats coming anymore. But in truth, this has developed brilliantly, and I've really enjoyed playing it. And it can be as calming or as stressful as you want. I think it largely depends on whether you try to place pavement. Anybody in my school? Oh yeah, goodness. Going to be educating all the kids. I wonder whether the people over here go to this school. Because I think having a range of... Like, does the school cover all of this area or this area? I don't know. It'd be good to know where to put things, maybe. God, we've got a bit of a horse issue, haven't we? Probably eating all my wheat as well. Shove a horse manager on there. Actually, is that why these haven't been slaughtered? Is because there was no horse manager? Well, there is now. I think random map generator would be good as well, maybe. But these are all quite basic quality of life improvements, really. They're not... there was nothing game-breaking. Haven't had any dubious white lines for a while, which is good, where it got the pathing really wrong. Yeah, I'd say it's very, very satisfying, not least because I can produce cheese. That's always a plus. Oh, look at this. Actually, could be producing butter and smetana as well. I think I may actually have enough milk these days. Look how popular my that's more popular than my beer. You love a bit of smetana? Goodness. These people over here complaining about not being able to have enough food variety. They just slather sour cream on everything now. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, we've still got water issues. Don't have water issues right at the end. You've got so many wells. I've built you so many wells. I've done well at wells. Look, there's a well there, and there's a well there, there's a well behind here. I mean, how many bloody wells do you want? I suppose this is flats. I've got loads of stone. I will grant you another well outside the church. Again, it would be perhaps good to see the sort of range, perhaps how far they're willing to walk to get to it. But yeah, look at lovely snow. Really, really, really nice. Just beautiful views. And for probably the last time for now, we will experience one of my absolute favourite things that happens around February time. Whew, quick well. It's filling up. To see whether this gets taken the moment it hits 100. No. Oh, yep. There we go. Right, good. I've got loads of money now, which is fantastic. So, what have I got in the way of resources? Charcoal turned out not to be a problem after being a big problem. Pigs turned out not to be a problem, I think. Haven't got any silo though. Maybe they just eat it really quickly. Dikachi, trying to get its 15 minutes of fame. I could sell you some charcoal, couldn't I? Have some charcoal. Have some shoes. Have some honey. Have some Harilka. I was in the middle of saying something else then, I've forgotten what it was. That's the DLC, there we go. I supported the game with my Patron of the Arts monument. Maybe other monuments would be good. wonder what other kind of monuments and buildings and entertainment and goodness knows what they'd have had in 18th century Ukraine, but probably more than the pub. I've actually run out of beer now. Wagons! Ooh. What have you come to get? God, those early days of trying to scrape together enough stuff to trade, and now we're a bustling trade department. Come to get the charcoal. There's the shoes going. So look, this still hasn't quite been fixed, has it? Dear, dear. There goes the spirits. In comes the money. Oh, there's just tons of it. It's brilliant. Shoes going. Oh, oh, oh. Trying to take too many spirits. I've got 3,000 gold now. We're rich. Glorious. Right, here comes my favourite thing. It's getting warmer. And little by little, if we ignore the messages about me trying to sell things that I do not have, pathing is awesome as well, isn't it? The pathing is one of the most pleasing things about this. I remember when I first started playing it and going, oh look, the little paths, they create little paths. Brilliant. It is the little details like that. It's kind of like the equivalent of things like SimCity, where the buildings come up and they've got individual names and things. This personalises it all. I got this wrong, incidentally. It must be March that it starts, because it ain't happening. Either that or it's a particularly cold winter. Oh, Maretha now getting in on the act. They're all visiting before we shut down. Here we go. Isn't it bright? This is just brilliant. This is just brilliant. The fact it starts with the paths as well. So gloriously subtle. But here comes the melt. That is so well done. I love it. Bravo to the guy who produced this. I'm afraid I don't know your name, but I just want you to know it has brought me many, many, many hours of enjoyment. And I'm particularly enjoying being stinking rich. Who knew that this would be a success, eh? Almost seems fitting that we're ending with Ducati turning on, doesn't it? Yeah, all right, Ducati. Do you know what? I don't need you anymore. Not really. Not really. I haven't really got much stuff to sell you. Have some more charcoal. Have some clothes. I know I'm just clicking this without changing the amounts. It doesn't matter anymore. Just have it all. Just have it. I'll never have to buy pigs from you again. Famous last words. Well, for those of you who did get through 32 episodes of this, I really want to thank you, because you've given me some useful advice, and I think we've seen this develop beautifully. What I will do is come back to it at some point when it's had a few more updates and we can just sort of check in with what's going on with it. In the meantime, I think it's very, very likely that I will do a bit more campaign mode on Parkitect, which I've totally neglected. And then we'll find something else to be ragingly successful at. So thank you, town that I never really named, because you don't get the opportunity to do that. The town's just called Ostriv. Thank you, Ostriv. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your whinging. Thank you for your fishing efforts. And thank you for not dying en masse. Not least because there are no disasters in the game, of course. That's the next thing. Fire, famine, pestilence, tornadoes, flooding. Oh, flooding. Hey, if you can do a melting, maybe you can do a flooding. I don't want to give him ideas. Yeah. I'm sure there must be all sorts of awful things. I mean, given that we've now got health and people dying of flu because they won't pay the doctor. I feel like disasters might be next. Forest fires, lightning strikes, other villages turning up and attacking you and trying to nick your charcoal, charcoal fires. Why am I thinking of all the ways this could be worse? I don't know, animal diseases, pests in fields, bad weather, scorching sunshine, terrible rain, horses running riot, escaped animals. Salmonella. Zombies? No, not zombies. Right, I'm going to stop wishing disaster on my awesome town, and I am genuinely going to end it there. So thank you everybody for joining me for Ostriv. It has been great. This is actually the second time I've played it as well, so this has been going for quite a while. The first time went a bit wrong when I think the save got corrupted, and yeah, that was a moment. But it doesn't matter because it's led to this, and this is brilliant. So, thank you to the awesome dancing farmers, and the very patient pigs, and the very noisy chickens. We will be back in this menagerie at some point in the future.